we have live streaming as well, so we are able to. Thank you. All right, I want to thank and welcome the media. This morning we gathered here to give update to parents, guardians, and sponsors of students studying at University of Goroka, and the general public opinions and the leaders of our country on the situation between the settlers and landowners near University of Goroka and the University of Goroka students and staff. I have here with me the SRC President of the University of Goroka, Joshua, Dr. Lambu, Acting Vice Chancellor. We have Senior Leader of Eastern Highlands and the Member for Hinganopu, Honorable Robert Atiafa, who is a strong peacemaker in this province. We thank him for his leadership. We have our PPC here and the new student leader for the university. We also have our local landowner leaders. Leslie Hoffman, who is representing the local nearby villages around the university. He'll be able to also speak. So I'll sort of leave it to Joshua, the current SRC President, to sort of give the background of what actually happened, and then we'll take it on from the Acting Vice Chancellor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, the Honorable Minister of the East, I just want to verify the background story, and then here's some of those regulations that are on the Facebook and the media platforms. A lot of stories that we've seen because related to alcohol, that's what a lot of people posting on the Facebook and all that. As a president, I have to confirm that it is not true. A student was attacked, was an innocent student, was trying to attack a program at the university. And these are the branches outside of the university. So when the student retaliated, this is what happened. They came early in the morning and destroyed all the university properties, buildings and buses. We as students, whether you're from Buka or from Ela, we are university from Kaberman. So we have to protect ourselves and the properties that belong to the university that we are in. So in the process of doing that, we had a period of 8 hours, from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. But we are happy to announce that none of our students died. A few of our students badly injured, and they're still in the hospital. And we would like to also appreciate the minister, the management, the police personnel, and local landowners, the member for Goroka, for the immediate response in assisting our students in the hospital situation. All the beats and everything they assisted us with, also external police persons and the PhD response. So today, students, we are traumatized. We already passed 1 week of our exams, and this is the second week that we should have finished our exams and we should have gone for our holidays. But this happened. University fencing, there is no fencing now, everything is destroyed and we are traumatized. So we are still in the university campus. We need all our students in and we're ready to hear from the management and the minister for the final decision for our academic year 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, SRC President. I'll allow the Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Lambu, to make some remarks.
We take the leadership, the minister, the political leaders come to our aid immediately. So we were given a shock. Our staff and students were right in the midst of the exams, and then they were not prepared for this. And we had this crisis we had to manage, and there were our national leaders come by and we are moving immediately to address the situation. What we assure the parents and leaders of the other provinces that we are taking the safety of our staff and students as a top priority. Many students were injured 51 students were admitted to the hospital, 6 with serious injuries. But those with serious injuries stabilized. So we are happy to announce that. These are those reported ones, but others were receiving very certain report. Our outgoing president, they also had injuries from stone wounds, we had our staff traumatized as well. Attacks were done on many staff houses were destroyed, damaged. The families were to be relocated with the safety rules. This is the situation now that we are trying to manage. We are going to meet shortly. Our vice chancellor is in travel to be here this afternoon, and we will decide on that course of action. We are thinking about how to address it. Whilst we are traumatized, students are traumatized, and staff also, we want to close the year properly. Very, very important. That the formal processes are done so that we save the semester. With the nurses and assistants, we will have that done. So, just to be assurance, you know, like things are not recorded in the program. We have crisis mode, yes, definitely. But we are very good. We are grateful for the police from Mount Hagen, from Cebu, from Kailato, who are here to assist us. And, so that the safety of the students is taken care of.
Thank you, Acting Vice Chancellor. I'll ask RTBC to also give us update on where we are in terms of security and police involvement. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. So I want to take the time to thank the member for Honorable, who has been very vocal in the province in terms of like this and other. Our acting vice chancellor, the student presidents, and our community leader, Mr. Yes Goroka, and others who were here. It was an unfortunate situation. We did not expect that to come about. But the situation was already aroused and we've seen the consequences. Let me make it clear and please remember that a lot of people have been going to social media and stating that there was no police presence. The police were there and they were not doing anything. On Saturday when the incident started, there were policemen on the ground. But the number of people who took part in the fighting were so many, and the police officers on the ground were outnumbered. But fortunately, there was a heavy rain, and that rain also assist fighting that night. And on the Sunday morning, we were all thinking that it was a short fight and it will not happen again, but the villagers decided to take it out on themselves, go to the university and started damaging the progress at the university, and as a result the students retaliated and there was a big fight. Police were also there, our local police. And let me also say this, we had a LLG election in the province, and I believe in every part of Goroka. We had polling last week, before last week, and last week it was a counting period. So all my policemen were deployed to the 9 or 8 districts, because the electoral officials wanted to count the election in their own districts. And that is why we did not have any enough manpower in Goroka. Whatever we had to respond, so we did that. Unfortunately, some properties were destroyed, damaged, and some students got injured. The villagers also got injured. 2 houses were burned. I have 2 police officers also stoned. One is admitted currently at Goroka Hospital with a chest injury. The other one was hit on the head with a stone and is being discharged yesterday. 2 of my police vehicles were smashed. And, you know, during the time as a commandant of the ground, have to make a decision. I wanted to use force, but, you know, seeing the kind of capacity I have, I was thinking it could not help the commission. I decided to talk to the University Administration and the village community leaders here to at least talk to our respective groups to have respect to ourselves and stop the fight. And majorly about both, between 12 and 12:30, the people at Pasarova number 2 decided to respect our ball, police. And so they surrendered and they said we will not fight. And the message got through to the University Administration, the student leaders, and they also withdrew back to the main to the administration block. And we cleared the highway. The highway came to a standstill for about 3 hours when the fight was going on. So about 12:30, the highway was cleared and the motorists were traveling up and down. And the people from Masaraupa listened to us and they said they will not cause any problems. We call in responsibility from Mount Aden. I also have to call in Mobile Squad 14 from Kanapu Mine. And Yonki, we have an issue there at Yonki about 2 weeks ago. And they were there, we have to redirect them back to Goroka. And they're here now. Police from Chimbu arrived here about 1:30 or 1 o'clock yesterday. And police from Agen arrived here about 10 p.m. last night. So right now we have enough manpower on the ground. Since yesterday we have been providing security at the hospital. And there will be some rumors floating around that religious are going to the hospital and attending students. I just confirmed about 30 minutes ago. Police are there. There's nothing happening at the hospital. So those are all fake news. We will be there at the hospital and we will also patrol the main highway, particularly at the funeral home and auto market. Our other units from Chimbu and Aden will be in the campus. They will stay in the campus, giving assurance to the student body and the students there that the security forces with them also. Whatever they have in mind or the fear they was not escalate and create more issues amongst themselves. I'm giving assurance that this will be there until the decision is made by the minister and the student administration as to what they will do next. For the kids that were damaged and problems and people who were injured, we will conduct investigation. But like I said, for the initial incident, the police in Goroka have already established a team to conduct investigation with that, and we will deal with the people or the boys or the youths who actually incited the fight. But for other things that were destroyed or other injuries that were sustained, I was in the process of talking to my superiors. We will get investigation team from outside. A neutral team. It was my policeman and myself became victim. So when we decided to conduct an investigation, it will be a biased investigation, and I would like that to happen. So we will all our superiors to send an independent investigation, to conduct investigation, and if anyone is found to have committed an offense for both sides, the investigators will have been arrested and charged. That includes the students and the witnesses as well. or the people from Masawi. That message must be clear, and I want everyone to know that the investigation will not be committed to target one particular group only. So many things have been damaged, so many students and other people in the southern villages have been injured. So we will conduct a fair and a fair investigation. With this, like I want also give assurance to the student body that the police will be there. I want to also appeal to the community at Asawifo and the surrounding villages. Please respect your leaders. These are the people who will be behind you when troubles like this occur. So respect them and let the law to take its course. Whatever has happened, let's put it aside, let it go, and let's look ahead and deal with the issues. With that, I want to also take this time to thank all the community leaders and Minister yourself, Chief Noble Goroka, the student leaders, the Vice Chancellor, and everyone else who took part in assisting police to calm the situation. The things are very hard work. It's very, it's not that easy for one particular unit or one particular person to solve it. But to work in a group like this and to solve it is something that I see can bear results. So, and we have seen it. And I don't want the community and I don't want the student body to go back and incite any more problems. Like I said, whatever has happened, let police come in and conduct the investigation and we deal with the issue. Thank you.
Thank you, PPC. Thank you for the assurance. Those of you that are speaking, please speak a bit louder. There's a bit of noise at the background. So. All right, we'll ask the landowner representative, Mr. Leslie Hoffman, will say a few words, giving assurance from the landowners before our senior leader speaks.
Thank you, Minister. Senior member and state member, Mr. Atiafa, PPC and student province and two presidents, leaders of the student group. There's been a lot of rumors and talks about students dying and all this. This is not true. So we want to rest assure the people and parents of students that we have injuries, but there's no death yet at this stage. Secondly, also rumors that OPIFA is involved in the situation, but no, we're not. We're with the students. We're trying to protect the state facility, and my clan or my tribe is there to help assist, see where we can sort that out. So we want to make it clear that it's not the OPIFA clan, but it's the outer market, the other side of the clan on the highway. So that things will go to clarify. Thirdly, we have been liaising with two groups, one with the students and with the houseline group, the seniors and elders of the villages. We've tried to stop them to continue or carry this thing out of hand. So we can rest assured the people and parents that this thing will not continue forward or spill over to the next level. With the assistance of the police and also the administration, we've moved to and fro both camps and spoken to them, assist them where we can, and we told our group that we're not going to get these things out of hand or move these things to the next level. It's now to the law and investigation to find out who the culprits are, and we have to sort this matter once and for all. We understand that students also have some grievances, which they'll add in the time when we sit down for discussions. I think the Minister and Senior Statement are aware of that. Also, the houseline or the groups, the group that was involved, we've spoken to them that this thing has gone out of hand and it will not go any further beside what has happened. So this morning, I think the Senior Statement, Mr. Adiafu and I and Jeffrey Saswa, we met with the group, the other side group, and we spoke to them. and they are aware of our position. And we've told them that as of now, going forward, let this thing be with the law and enforcement agencies, the police and administration, and let the leaders sort this matter out and let's iron these things out once and for all. So we want to show the parents and people around Kokodini that things are under control now, and with the minister coming in, with the state coming in, with the administration, and also with the police enforcement coming in. I think this thing should be laid to rest within the next few weeks or two. So I believe that's what, I want to say sorry to the students that you are in the mid-year, end of the year, when you're trying to have your exams. We hope that you can have your exams and complete these things before the end of the year, so we'll leave it to the administration to sort that out with you also. I have to say this for now. Thank you very much, all the media people.
All right, thank you, Community Leader of Hospital Village, Mr. Leslie Hoffman. We'll now give the opportunity to our senior statesman in the province and a leader for Hanganofi, member for Hanganofi, Honorable Robert Atiafa. I want to thank him, not just because of this one, but most of the law and order issues that happen in this province. He's the first man there, and he's the one that fights for peace, and I want to commend him and thank him for his leadership, even in the UOG and auto market landowners. Thank you, senior statesman. We'll give you the opportunity to speak. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister, Acting Vice Chancellor, landowner rep, our two student leaders, PPC. I'd like to also join in to say that it is an unfortunate incident. Incidents like this does not happen from good people for good causes. It only takes people without good intention to cause all this. And I, on behalf of our leaders from Eastern Islands, I say sorry to both sides, to the students especially. It happened at an unfortunate time because they were going to sit for their exams and also getting towards the end of the year. And I hope our university administration, in their wisdom, will take necessary action on that. But I'd like to give assurance to all our national leaders, our provincial governors throughout the country, all our national MPs. I'm sure we all spend money on our students, sponsoring them into this very good institution. And I'm definitely sure they are all concerned, and they may have their own views on what is taking place here, but everything is under control. I like to assure them that national leaders from Eastern Islands are always on the ground when there's something happening, whether it's on the highway, whether it's in a town, or in this kind of situation. We are always there. We are present. So I like to give my assurance to you that we are here. And we are here, we are the same team. We will look after our kids. We will look after our property. This is our state property. And we will do everything to look after them. I call on our leaders, if they have any doubts, be rest assured that we will do everything. And now you can take it from the landowner, the PPC, and the acting vice chancellor, giving the assurance. I'm giving the assurance as the leader of the province and chairman of peace and good order in the province, that nothing will happen. In Eastern Islands, in this kind of situation, it happens, and the next day it doesn't continue. It doesn't continue. Now, my only call today is to our national government and the institution itself. If there are any outstanding situations, we need to fix it. We can't let our students living in communities, living in houses with the villagers. We all have to take ownership and look after the safety and security of our staff, our students, And we are fully aware that during the last earthquake, the dormitory were hard hit. Has anything been done? We need to fund them. And when next academic year comes next year, I just like to see all students living within the campus. Within the campus, and please, I also ask Minister if there is any issue with the fencing, get it done. And finally, my call again on our Minister and our government, our good government, if there are any outstanding issue with the landowners and with the institution itself, settle it. Because this institution is here to stay. And we will continue to get students from all over the country. And we will just have to do the right thing. This is a minor incident that led to whatever happened. We have to trust our policemen. I thank you, with your minimal number of force you were able to do that. We need to cut down on the social media. There are photographs of people sleeping in hospitals elsewhere that have been circulated in the media as well, giving the wrong impression to my province and to my people. So we all have to take responsibility as to what kind of information we are letting it out on the social media, because I'm back member of Eastern Highlands too, missing for a wrong cause, for a wrong reason. Because have you not come up with sent to you me kissing picture a place story larak bahap na kutin kena thing no sense, this is the way it is in this place. I'm here, I will always be here. But Eastern Highlands is here to stay. I'm good place. Only 1 or 2 individuals are doing this. So I'm not representing by appeal on university. Lo stopping biya o geta. Biya no can allow lo sumating dream. Because some time or dream, we not talk in this incident. But all young player, all kinds of things I go. But me like take him up and tell me, provincial government, to see that we just do away with beer. We can live with alcohol in this place. Good for province God give him. All kind of rubbish something I do me license him, walk in kind. Let's blow you walk in Bagrapa. Meet him seminar to minister. Please, whatever that needs to be done. See me go big government asking good the Prime Minister straight him so picnic or sing good inside the school banis. Elsewhere no say got kind passing with sumating sleep house. Lol house kunai na kind place. We get happy got to matric loan now let's sleep a while or Goroka. But you may continue to learn more sleep. Outside na kind issue come up, we take it upon ourselves. Nami go pro. This is nothing. Miss Seminar. Come to our aid, please. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, senior statesman for Eastern Highlands Province and member for Anganofi. I want to thank you again for the strong words and supportive words and your strong leadership on the ground. On behalf of the Higher Education Ministry, on behalf of the government, I want to thank our police force who intervened immediately when the fight started. Of course, on social media, also didn't complain. When you came in, why didn't you stop immediately? And you know, me as the minister responsible, I was quite upset too. Why didn't the police come in and intervene immediately? But thank you, PPC, for explanation, for you, the reasoning on the ground situation, and you had to act the way you acted. But again, time we got all picnic, and when they said police didn't act, I was frustrated too. And but I thank you that you had to make the call, decision as a leader of the police force, and based on the situation and circumstances, you had to make the call you made, given the limited force you had. But I also want to thank police from Simbu, Nahage, come and give support to police from Eastern Highlands. I want to thank the police minister for making sure that that happens, the COP and down the line all the ranks that gave approval for police to be here and contain the situation. Big la toksore no sumating blomibla. 51 is a big number, and I am completely frustrated, unhappy, not completely. As a human being, bailout what happened. And I call on the police to do your job, get those responsible, the culprits, apprehended. They must face the full brunt of the law. Plenty time also mating lo upending him heavy after heavy after heavy. A strong message must be sent to those around that cause problem. Enough is enough. We must protect our university. We must protect our students. They are the future of this country. They are the ones that will educate all the beginning to come out in this country. And so we must look after them. We must care for them. We appeal, our people, the nearby villages, Opifa, Asarifa. School staff are blessed by me. People are good line. Now the soul is lamba passing of Lokama. When the Ambla you said bring beer, you must be able to control yourself. If you don't know how to control yourself, don't drink beer. I appeal to the Governor of Eastern Highlands. We don't need alcohol in this province. Completely put a ban on alcohol. We must put a ban on alcohol. We can still survive without alcohol. Nothing good comes out of alcohol. Plenty fight after fight. Not just this incident that related with DOG. Again, this young man, according to the report we received, innocent young man going to school, was attacked by drunkards. Alcohol continues to give us more problem because our people don't know how to consume alcohol. Or drink long, now we can plenty long person, creating plenty law and other issues in the province around the country. Same situation, Kamablo Sonoma, in Rabaul, same weekend. A big fight in Sonoma as we speak. And again, alcohol related. And so I want to appeal to leaders that makes decision in terms of our province. Governor Simon Sia has already talked about it. I think he has made the decision. We just need to support our police and they continue to enforce no alcohol in this province. Other provinces are doing it and law and order issues have completely reduced. We need to do the same in Eastern Highlands. In terms of what's going to happen going forward, we have several options and the decisions will be made today. The Senate, the University Senate will meet at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock today and we will decide on what will happen going forward. What's going to happen? There's 2 or 3 options that we have. First one is to sort of send our students home and send them, the continuing students, to come back early next year to do their exams. Given the trauma that most of the students and the staff are experiencing, that's sort of one option we're looking at. The second option is to get full police force on site in the university. We relocate all our students, accommodate in the villages to schools, guest houses, some of the colleges like Goroka Technical College, Kabiufa, Goroka Secondary, NSI, where there's accommodation. We just need 3 or 4 days to allow the students to complete their exams, then they can close the academic year and go. So those are sort of the options we have, and that will be discussed today. And then we'll make those decisions and we'll let the media, we'll let the parents and everyone else know what choice in terms of those 2 options we have when people are making. Again, in the best interest of security, concern safety, and the teachers, but at the same time, again, if we close it now, the challenge is, how do you cater for students coming in from Great Falls? So we have a really, really delicate situation, but also a complex situation that we will go back and sit down and discuss all the possible options and select the best option. And as minister responsible, I have certain powers, and based on the advice from the university, I will make some decisions as well towards the end of the day. So those are some of the situations that we are in. But the important thing that we want to give assurance to all the parents, the sponsors, the leaders of all various districts and provinces, that situation is under control. We have full police force on the ground. Safety and security is guaranteed in terms of the university and our students. We are ready as a government. I've spoken to Acting Prime Minister and the Cabinet, given them a brief. The Cabinet and the Acting Prime Minister has given me assurance we are ready to support whatever decisions that the administration or the Senate makes in terms of funding, in terms of police support, in terms of whatever it will take for the best interest of our students, the staff, and the university as a whole. So those are sort of a few background. In terms of the concerns raised by the senior leader of Western Islands, I can give assurance to the university. I've spoken to Cabinet in the briefing that I've given to them. I've also mentioned that. The NEC has given approval 2 or 3 weeks ago for an immediate 10 million accommodation for our students at the University of Goroka. In terms of fencing, the process is going through for tax credit scheme to build a brick wall, secured fencing around the university. And the last part is the dormitory. It's now going through Department of Works for final verification whether or not to demolish the whole building and set a new one, or to rectify what's inside and still maintain the same building, but as long as it's safe and secure for our students to move in. So those are already in progress, and with what has happened, we hope to sort of push it and fast track it and make sure those are fixed quickly so our students can live in a secure, safe environment and still go to school. So those are the issues that were raised to us. We're already working on it. We've been progressing it, and we hope that we can receive quick responses from various departments, and we can immediately fix the dormitory and fencing so students don't have to live in the neighboring villages. They can come and live in their own university, in their own accommodation, in a secured university compound and go to school. But my appeal to students themselves and to surrounding villages. For villages, they provide an economic opportunity to you. Como mama lo place. Or somebody silip lo house lo yubla, buy him kage lo yubla, give money back lo yubla. From estimates I receive around 20 million kina every year. It's been of benefits to the surrounding villages. Again, I know all get a Fukla lifestyle. There's only 1 or 2 few people that continue to cause this problem. And I appeal to young people. This university is here to stay. It's our pride for the Western Islands province. We are happy and proud that we host a premier university in this province, in our capital city, Goroka. Goroka line, Kukla line, peace-loving people. We are throwing that in the bin now. Passing blame you sense. So I appeal to the young people in Eastern Islands, especially with neighboring villages, the settlers and the landowners. Control yourself, look after the students, and look after the university, because in turn, it's benefiting you as well. And so with those few words, I want to thank the media, and I assure the people of Papua New Guinea, parents concerned, that we are on top of this. We will deal with this. Culprits involved, police have given us assurance. Police minister has given me assurance they'll be dealt with accordingly. And as a government, as a responsible government, we will make sure that we fix the fencing and accommodation urgently so that students are able to live on campus and go to school in a secure environment. But we should be able to come back to the media and to everyone on the decision. Our BC was on duty travel as advised by Acting Vice Chancellor. He'll be arriving today at 1 or 2 o'clock due to flight delay. He was not able to make it on time for us to have a 1 o'clock meeting. But as soon as he arrives, we'll make that decision and we'll be able to advise everyone. Again, thank you again, media, for your presence and for covering this. If there's any questions, we are ready to receive questions. Thank you.
question what you said is regarding there was an incident like death of a woman student earlier in the year. The student is carrying any other survey. Arrest okay. My question is if arrest or not.
Arrested and made in its enforcement. Arrest was made and a matter is in court.
All right, if nothing else, I thank the media for coming and covering this press release and press statement for myself, senior leader PPC from the university, the acting vice chancellor, student leader Joshua, and community leader. Thank you very much.
Thank you.